What's up, party people? What's up, y'all? It's your girl Aries,
What's
and I'm here with my
up?
girl Candy. Candy, what? How you been doing, girl, on this lovely Sunday evening?
Hey, it's been a busy Sunday for me, but it's all good. I'm here with my dog, about to talk about some craziness.
That's
It's
for
been all
sure.
good, all
Yeah,
good.
right. Candy been busy, y'all. Make sure you check out her and Inga's Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, recap and review because they went in. We about to get into a Monday night, not Monday night. Dang, where we at? We about to get into this
Sunday.
Sunday night movie. And it's Money Talks, y'all. This one of me and Candy's favorite Chris Tucker comedies. So make sure y'all liking this video as the intro plays, and we be back to get into it. Hey, I hope y'all was grooving and liking the video today because it was slapping y'all. Now, Candy, what do you think about? I already said that this is one of our favorite Chris Tucker movies, but just let me know what you think about. Like, what's the excitement behind Money Talks when you hear about this movie and when you think about it?
Chris Tucker was in his bag in this movie. He was pure comedy each and every time we saw him on the screen. Either he said something funny, did something funny, made a funny face. It was something about him being Chris Tucker that we all grew to love in the early 90s. Um, he's just a dynamic actor and a comedian. I wish we could get more of him in this realm, but of course, things change. However, yeah, I enjoyed him in this movie. Him with everybody, even people that he was against, people he owed money to. Him and Charlie Sheen, I like them together. Him and what Elise Neal, is that her name?
Yep,
Yeah, I like him and Elise Neal. I like the way he handled the lady's father. I love everything. Every scene he was in, it was
it was
bringing me
fire.
yes, yes, yes. This is my movie, and I was like, damn, I miss this.
I
What about
know,
you?
yes. When you said the faces he was making, yes, that's all I could think about whenever I think about this movie is like he is such a like physically comedic actor. Like all just
Mhm,
his facial expressions alone is just comedy. He ain't even gotta say too much.
mhm. Make his eyes
Sometimes,
big, and he do something
yes, he
crazy.
make
It's
his
like,
eyes big, right. And it's like, okay, you can he be saying like he be reusing his lines. Like sometimes he'll be in here talking
uh
about
huh.
same time, man, same time. And it's like, okay, he could do that though
Yes. Uh
because
huh.
he just that funny.
Yes.
Let's
Yes. Yes.
shout out to all the people in the building. We gonna get into this thing. Shout out to Torix, Sterling, and Sonia's mom. Okay, she always the first one in the building, and we appreciate you, girl. Shout
Yes,
out
we
to
do.
Marcus. Shout out to Tamika's Den. Shout out to EJ. Shout out to T Man and whoever else is in the bushes, y'all. Shout out to everybody watching and make sure that
Thanks,
y'all strap.
EJ.
Yes. All
Yes,
right.
T man,
So
this tub better be clean, white boy. Yes,
he was not playing with him
he
about
was
that at
not.
all.
And I'm like, you know what? Hey, black people, we know, hey, a tub better be clean. You got a problem.
Tub gonna have to be clean. It's just gonna have to be.
Yes,
So
the
yeah,
bathroom got to be clean. Bathroom in the kitchen got to be clean.
if ain't nothing else,
Right.
please be having a clean bathing environment.
Okay.
So we start off the movie, y'all. This man flying up and down the street in somebody's Benzo. Okay, he work at a car wash. He running errands. He all up and down the LA streets, ripping and running. He goes and meets up with this old guy. I forgot the old man name, but he meets up. He's a ticket scalper on the side. You know, he's a little bit of everything on the side, to be honest, because you will see when we get back to the car wash, y'all, he got everything going on. So he going up here, he getting the tickets, he got some tickets for the Lakers, he got some tickets for the Clippers, and this is a impromptu trivia question, y'all. What was the other tickets that he had for that Franklin was kind of like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get these off? What was the name of the play that he was
I was about to say it too. I'm glad I did. Yeah, I was about to say it. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did.
Let's see. We gonna need some people. Where the trivia folks at? Kendall, where you at? Momo, where you at?
T-Man better know it. He said he still got it on DVD.
For real, T-Man, you got to know this. Where did Franklin get them tickets from the old man that he wasn't really feeling? Yeah, it was a play. It was a play. Torque said, "Valet still can't be trusted at all.
Can't.
At all.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
come on, DeMarcus. I know you know it. T-Man, I don't hear you.
Look at this.
No, ma'am. Not no raisin in no sun. I'm sorry.
Y'all, Candy, you want to give it to the people?
Phantom of the Opera. You got to have some class. You got to have some status about yourself. You want to go see some Phantom of the Opera? No, he want Luther Vandross tickets.
Right. He was like, man, you need some culture. He want them Luther tickets. He can't do nothing with no Phantom of the Opera. Right. So he get the tickets, y'all. He get back to the car wash. The trap booming. This man, he talking about, man, give me 2 on the floor. He said, give me $200. Same time, man. I don't know you.
Oh, that was
then
funny.
We got the man from the news. Now, Candy, you was right. Charlie Sheen, this was like, I mean, it wasn't really a buddy movie because they wasn't getting along. But this was a good, like, I don't know, he was a great co-star for this movie.
Yeah, he was. He was good for this movie. Even though he was setting him up, you know, he was still he ended up helping him in the end, you know, of course. But we don't want to go too far.
They end up having to come together.
But I like them, even when he just met him, I like the way he handled Charlie Sheen. I forgot his name. What was the reporter name?
James Russell.
James. Yeah. I like their
James
dynamic.
Up here, he want to interview Franklin about what's going on up here at this car wash. I see you know, wheeling and dealing. You got boxes moving around and everything. And Franklin don't know how to act on the news. As you can see, this one of them faces, Candy. Like, this one of them faces he was making. And I'm like, man, this man is just pure comedy. Look at him.
But why is he giving me dead presidents right here, though?
He just is. He is.
Why is he giving me dead presidents?
Oh Lord, no, he really is though. I think it's the hair and the
the t-shirt and the shirt,
right? Old dingy t-shirt that he got on. So
T-Man, what you talking about?
What he say?
What T-Man talking about? All the rumors about Charlie Sheen true.
Talking
about with the
he got them 3
some
letters.
Of his blood status. Yeah, that's what they said. No telling.
That's what they said, right. Right. At this point, I just don't know how, because there's so many drugs on the market. I mean, I know y'all didn't seen commercials for PrEP and everything else. Okay, so he probably undetectable. Ain't no telling. But look, before James Russell could even get the interview from the booster, he hopping in the car with the Italian. Cause I'm telling you, y'all, Franklin got people running in and out the building left and right. He willing and dealing.
Commercial break. Go to commercial break.
Commercial.
How you doing?
So quick. Too
quick. Charlie ain't have a chance. I mean, James ain't have a chance with what is his name? I want to call him Chris, but that's not his name. What is his name?
Franklin Hatchet.
Franklin. Franklin, yeah. Thank you. Let me write this down, child, because I'll be calling him
Right.
Chris Tucker the whole night.
Yes. Oh my God. So he get in here with this car. We finding out that he owed Carmine the Italian about $2,500. I don't know if it's
1,000.
2,500 or 25,000.
1,000.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it was. That's what it was, Candy. You right. And he just is a game player. You know, he blowing smoke up the man. He basically is the epitome of robbing Peter to pay Paul. It's like he doing all this hustling just to pay the person that he owe the most at the time. Like, I mean, but so he says enough to get Carmine off his tail just to get out the car and be getting arrested. Like, come on, Franklin.
And he, asks his dad him, and he's sitting there doing his nose. I'm like,
right.
You setting up a boy? Come on.
Like,
yeah, I'm like,
that's him.
Okay.
Like, you don't even know what he's looking for. Franklin must just look suspect.
Exactly.
You look suspect. Then we get to the jail.
Hey, he's talking about. He's in there telling all lies.
He in there doing
about 100 of them. 35. Yeah, and Bow Wow. Yeah.
Right.
Telling lies, and they say, he in there naked. Now, how you don't realize this man that took his clothes off?
Right. He in there getting more and more
got naked.
Out of nowhere.
Telling your story, your lie. And
he done took his shirt off and unbuttoned his pants. Like, what is going on here? He was like, did he grab you like this? Or was it like this?
Like this.
Oh my God. I'm like, okay, that's another little throwback line because we didn't see Ice Cube pull that one in Friday. Big Worm, you was on the set. I don't know. Y'all be recycling.
Recycling lines, right.
Then we see this. Chris Tucker get linked up with Frenchie because they leaving the county. They going to the big house now. They about to get transported. And this is when things just get out of control, really. This is when he loses control. Or he on the bus, okay? He up here, Candy, this part was so funny to me. When he up here talking crazy to Frenchie and just talking about, man, because I'm from that French part of Compton. Take me to jail. I can't wait to get there. And I want to see all my friends.
Right.
What you was thinking about this scene on the bus?
Hey, I was like, homeboy is sitting there focusing straight. He's not playing with you with his eyeliner on. Leave him alone. He's fool. Focus on what's going on. Focus.
Ooh, please
be quiet.
Leave this man alone.
That's how you sit tight and be quiet with when they look crazy like that and they already got their jumpsuit on. That means they done been there for a minute. So you got to sit straight, and look forward. You don't interact with them kind. You leave them alone. You don't make friends with the likes of them.
He's trying to check this man.
No, you leave him alone. He don't care about the people you done kick and karate kick. He don't care about none of that. He's on a mission. He looked like he got something going on.
He's steady up in here talking mess. Then we see
Franklin type me to shut up. SHET. Shut up.
For real. Shut up, bro. Please be quiet. Then we see they about to hijack the Grey Goose. All these people is all around here for Frenchie. And they done got the strip all down in the road. Like, they got helicopters. Like, he must be, high profile type of prisoner. He got the resources. So next, I'm like, dang, well, this movie had action. Look at them. Okay, because
I was so confused about this part. I'm like, now how the ham and cheese this happened? Like, and what's going on?
All this?
And Chris took a holiday. Franklin.
They was willing to risk the guy they trying to escape life. Like, you gonna blow whose plan was this?
Right. So Frenchie had to be sitting in the right spot because that bus blew up
Right.
in the middle. So he had to be. It had to be
Mm-hmm.
strategic. He had to be sitting in the front, sitting in the right spot because he had to be able to get off that bus. I was always confused. Not
Right.
always, but when I was watching, how the hell did cheese he got off? How they do that? But we find out later on, of course. But child, go on to the next
But
thing,
that makes
Claudia.
sense too. This why go to the next thing, right? This why Frenchie wanted them to stay in the front, while Franklin want to go
Mm-hmm.
to the back like the cool kids. You would have been in the
Yeah,
back and blown up.
he had them and
So they
snatched his
getting
ass
off
right
the
on back to the
bus,
front.
right? Now Frenchie little people, they ain't even had time. They shot all the people up. No witnesses was left. And they was about to take Hatchet out, and Frenchie was like, "No, we don't have time. Like we'll deal with him
Look at him.
later." They dragged this man off.
Look at him. He all on the
Man,
ground. He like a baby giraffe, fresh out the pot.
right?
He don't know what to
Oh my
do.
lord, he don't look out.
Mm-mm.
Look, they happy and high fiving and shit. He over here, yeah, we made it, we made it, we made it. Oh my god. Like,
Yeah.
you ain't going nowhere, buddy.
Nah, you're not going with us. Sorry. But then they get to speaking in their native tongue, but he could catch some of the words that they were saying. They caught the money and they caught the jaguar. They caught what they were saying.
Yes.
And he was like, well, we can split this 3 ways. You 7.5 you, 7.5 me. Well, I don't know about you.
Right. You've been tripping ever since I met you.
Yeah. That's what he said. I
He
can't
$10
remember what he
million.
said. Yeah. And the jaguar.
Right. I'm like, fool, shut up. Like, just
Right.
listen.
Don't
And
don't let them
he
know
know how
you,
to
you,
play a
you
role.
yeah. Don't let you picked up a little bit or something. Just keep it moving.
Right. No, he was gonna reveal his hand. Like, oh my
Mm-hmm.
God, if you don't shut up. Then when they start talking about get rid of him, he wanna start haggling and negotiating, talking about what kind of girls you want. Okay, I got black girl, Japanese girl, Chinese girl. What kind of
Yeah.
girls you want?
But then he had like he didn't
My
know nothing. They
grandma
said,
makes some
what you talking about? I don't
cornbread.
even know where we at. Where we at?
Right. Y'all can just drop me off by my cousin house. Circle around.
Right.
Y'all
Oh
can drop me
God.
off over here. Oh Lord,
Yeah.
this man,
Yeah,
he
that
trying
was
to
too
wheel.
funny. I'm
He
gonna be
got
crying.
he trying to wheel and deal. Like, no,
Mm-hmm.
no, you're done. It's okay. You're like, my grandma make you a good meal with some pork chops, some cornbread, and some Kool-Aid on the side. Kool-Aid,
Oh
not the
Lord.
Kool-Aid. Next thing we know, Franklin is jumping his butt out the helicopter. Like, I mean, if you over a body of water, I just don't know if I would have been able to do it. I don't know. I would have tried
No.
to just be cool until we got back down to the ground. I was not gonna be jumping out no helicopter.
That was the best thing for him to do though.
It
Shoot. They
was.
don't
It
tell him
had to
what would have
be.
happened had he stayed with them, been able to stay, because they weren't fooling with him. Mm-mm.
Right. He couldn't redeem himself.
Mm-mm.
Then we see him down in this cold water. This part was so funny to me though when his hair was wet. His hair was wet. All you see is teeth and eyes. Oh
Listen,
Lord.
some pearly whites.
Pearly.
Mm.
Mm-mm. Then we get James Russell. He getting in trouble over here back down to the news station because that story that he thought he was about to break about the booster down at the car wash, it was a flop. Okay, the boss is not
Mm-hmm.
feeling it, and they want to say, you know what, James, you fired. This your
Yeah.
last chance. Okay, I'm tired of you out of here. And plus, we got a new breaking story on the loose, and it's revolving Franklin because now he one of the ones that didn't escape, one of the only ones that's still alive that didn't escape this prison breakout. And he goes into this diner. Why he would go into anywhere, I don't know. Why he just didn't try to run all the way to his baby mama house or his
And
mama
then he still
house.
got the bracelet on. You still got the silver bracelet on.
Still. And you holding that up to try to cover your face, but the whole handcuff dangling. Come on. Come on.
Like, sir, that should be down in your pocket. In your pocket. Like,
Then it's this mug shot, Candy.
Listen, looking
This
a
mug
fool.
shot.
Chris
Oh
Tucker
my
can make you
God.
laugh just by looking at his facial expression. Like,
Right.
I laugh at everything, but that shit just make me laugh.
Just looking at it. Right. Now, just imagine you in this diner, you seeing yourself on the TV, special bulletin, and the police in there looking.
Yeah, he's giving very crackheadish.
Very crackheadish. Very. Ooh, the epitome, Tori, looking just like it. Oh my God. The police looking like, I know damn well this ain't this fool. Next thing you know, he on the chase. He running in and out the building, running all up and down the street from the police. He grabbed onto the back of the bus. I thought that was so ghetto. He
Listen,
grabbed
hold
on
on to the back of the bus.
But why he trying to cover his face like this? Like ain't nobody gonna see him.
Y'all see me? You think they see me?
Oh, look at this dingy ass wife beater. Oh my God. It's just sad.
Yeah, that wife beater been through it, okay?
He look like he's stinking right here, boy. So he sees, when he hops off the bus, he sees James Russell on the back of the bus. He like, okay, I'm about to go ahead on and hit him back up. And I'm just like, dang, this was in 1997. The buses was still looking like they was from the damn 60s. Because look at this bus. It ain't no way.
You can't tell me Rosa ain't sitting back there. Get off the bus, Rosa.
Man. Right. Oh, my God.
He looking in the bus. Oh, he might have been looking in the bus. I don't know what he was doing. Oh, he looking in the bus. I don't know. He might have been, child.
He might have been, right. That's true, Tori. He might have been. He might have had his hand up there. Oh,
see
my
who
God.
you can see.
So then he calls James down here. He calls James and push him all in the water and get him wet up for no reason. And he's just telling them, look, man, you got me caught up earlier today. And now I need your help to get out of it because I ain't no cop killer. And James go ahead on, and because he's trying to get hit back into the good graces of his news company. He needs a story. It's Sweeps Week after all.
Sweeps Week. So I don't give a damn about you and your broom.
I don't know damn Sweeps Week. He said, man,
I don't give a damn about you and your broom.
Right. Oh my God, he's so silly. So silly. Look, Tori said, y'all two are slow. Right. Yeah. She talking about, yeah, I'm barely catching on to he might be looking in the bus. I thought he was trying to cover his face, but that makes sense. He tried to see who up in there. He's like, damn, who up in there I know? Anybody got a pager on him?
Oh God. Oh God.
So James take this fool back to his house, cleans him up, and give him the rundown. Like, look, Franklin, I believe you, but I need you to lay low for over the weekend. You ain't staying here. You're going to be by my side the whole time. You coming to my wedding, whatnot. Okay? Like T-Man said, he told him, white boy, that shower better be clean. So he gets in here. He taking his shower, and y'all, who was the celebrity that he was looking at in here? And who was the celebrity married to? Who was this Italian singer married to? We gonna see if y'all know the trivia. Okay, the trivia. Candy,
who was he married to? Yes. And I was about to run out. I need you to tell me the trivia questions up, because I be ready to say something. I be putting my track shoes on.
Look.
That's one part.
Yeah, that's one part. Now, who was she married to? Who was the man, Tori? Because this fool really put on his track shoes and ran with it.
Okay, he did. He did. He did.
Ooh, oh my gosh.
Yeah, okay, we'll take that. Vic Damone, right?
Vic Damone.
Who's Vic Damone? Vic Damone. We need some. What did he say? Barry White.
Right. Need some Barry White. Need some. or I think he said Barry White, Billy D. Williams, somebody. He was like,
somebody, Big Mom mad a
taking
black
on
woman.
our sisters.
That's wrong
I
the world
said,
now.
look at this fool Tori talk about Timon, like Timon and Pumbaa.
No,
I think
not
it was Damon, huh?
Vic Damone.
Big Damon
Mm,
and
mm,
Diane Carroll.
mm-hmm.
So he didn't heard that, and it didn't planted a seed in his head. Why was this mirror so dirty? I don't know.
Toothpaste.
There they go right there. They go to Big Damon and the Diane Carroll. And when he get over here, they get over here to James Russell's father-in-law and mother-in-law to be's house. And he basically giving him the rundown. Look, man, don't say nothing to nobody. Your name is Jonathan Smith. Okay? And whatever you do, don't say about my wife's weight.
Right.
Like, oh my God.
You went to Stanford. Where's Stanford? I don't know.
Right. Right. You telling him to say stuff you don't even know the answers to. Then he get up here, he meet the wife. He meet the lady. Okay. First thing out of his mouth, y'all. What did he tell this lady she was?
You want me to answer? Or you asking the crowd? Asking the...
Let me see, Candy. Let's see if the crowd what he say this lady was? Hey, Inga.
Hey, Inga Binga.
After James told him don't say nothing about her weight. Yes, Tori. He said she was fat.
Pretty hot and tempting.
Tell him what it said.
Define. James, define. PHAT, she's fat. Oh, she's fat. Oh, she's fat. Yes.
Right. He was like, what? You ain't never heard of that before? PHAT? Pretty hot and tempting? He was like, oh my God, I just told you don't say nothing about this girl weight. Now I said, man, you must be anorexic or something like that because you was very much a size 1.
I was 0.
And you worried about your weight.
Yeah.
But you know how it be. In the holly of the wood of it all. Now
and he told me he was Vic Damone's son.
Yeah, the daddy talk about, okay, and who is this guy you got with you? This is Vic Damone Jr. Yeah, I know Sammy Davis Jr.
Whatever, Junior. Everybody was a Junior.
Everybody was a Junior.
Oh, so you part Italian and okay, all right, okay. How's your father doing?
Tutti frutti. And the man up there asking him, oh, did Vic speak Italian to you? Like, you know good and well this boy ain't talking about no damn Italian. Tutti frutti.
Chris, oh God, Franklin is a fool. Oh my God.
He just is. So
and
he
James just looking there like, Lord have mercy, help me make it out today.
Say the wrong thing, huh? He like, man, this fool. Please don't say. He just don't know what he gonna say, really, because he don't know him. He's just hoping for the best, but he's definitely out of control.
Yeah, he is definitely out of control, and he doing it only because he knows he's not supposed to.
Right.
He don't care.
So now, y'all, this is the next trivia question. He gets up here and proposes a toast, and which artist did he recite the lyrics from in his toast? Who was he up here plagiarizing? My first, my last, my everything. You're all he's living for. You're all he needs. And so much more. The mama called it out. She was like, is that Barry White? Like, the mama was not feeling him from the jump.
At all.
She was like, she ain't feeling James in the first place, but then he bring this black friend up. Oh my gosh, let me rewind that, Candy, because do you remember when they was at the door talking to the daddy, when the daddy was like, oh, he's Vic Damone's son, so he's half Italian. I'm like, what was the blank? Like,
what did he call him, a moolie or something?
He did. Later on, he was like, wait.
Okay, later on he called him moolie.
But right there in the beginning, he just was like, so he's half Italian.
You wouldn't
Like,
call him a ninja.
right. I said, Lord, they didn't have no type of they wasn't playing with the black people. He get up there and say this bogus toast. Then he sneaks off into a little office area. He got to get on the phone with his baby mama because the police been around there by her house, and he has to just like call in and check in. Like, girl, I don't know what they was arguing back and forth about right here, Candy.
She thought he had been left, but she didn't know where he went to. You know, she know if he was in Atlanta or wherever, somebody with some woman or something. Right. I don't know. And he's like, I ain't trying to get I'm trying to live.
Right.
I'm running for murder.
Yeah, I ain't got time for that. They going back and forward, and the whole time that the police that was going over to her house, they was trying to play the little good cop, bad cop routine. They listening to the feds is on it, y'all. They listening to the phone line, and and
figured out the location that he was, the vicinity.
Yeah,
the vicinity he was in.
They end up zeroing in on his location. So then Franklin sneaks up over here to the girlfriend house just so that he can let her know, look, I ain't doing all that you seeing on the news. Okay? And she was like, don't think that I won't go back to Riverside, Franklin. Like, because that'll be my next move.
Yeah, she's gonna leave. She ain't got time for that shit.
Ain't nobody got time for you to be escaping out of jail and killing no police. Whatever it is you're doing, sir. But yeah, I thought this was I just always liked her. Like, she's just such a good actress. Like, I'll say Elise Neal is one of them staples in the black community of actresses. Like, she go along with Vivica A. Fox, Gabrielle Union, all them in that 90s era. She's definitely one of them ones.
Yeah. Yes, Monique. She must be in her first trimester because ain't nothing showing.
Right. She got on little shorts, like waist is snatched and everything, because I'm just like, pregnant where? Could y'all have got a baby bump and just put that on her if you wanted us to buy that?
Right. She could have been in a dress with a little bump or something.
So Franklin, the police kick in the door waving the fofo, and they narrowly escape. Franklin takes James over to the Red Camel because he heard, like Candy said, Franklin had been overhearing what Frenchie and his boy was talking about on the helicopter, and he remembered this place. So we headed over there so we could find out where the killer's at. Where the real
was it a tattoo? He had a tattoo on his hand.
Oh yeah, it was.
Was it a tattoo
from the nightclub?
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Something they had. I mean, something like that.
And so first James, he think he about to go to the door and just be like, yes, I'm a news reporter and I just wanted to come and find some information out about the club. And they was like, nah.
That ain't what we doing.
We ain't doing it. So Franklin said, we gonna bring the club to us. He gets in the phone booth and let the people know what he did, Candy, when he get in this phone booth.
There's a bomb in the building. There's a bomb in the building.
It's a bomb in the building. Get your ass out of
there. He hang up. Right. He tell him, just watch. Next thing you know,
all come up out of there.
Yeah, everybody come up out the building. And he see Frenchie and Frenchie number 2.
Yep, then we see them, and they wasn't even, everybody else was running. They took their time walking out. They knew it was some BS.
But they ain't scared of nothing. They ain't scared of nothing. Cause hell, they just got out of a blowed up bus.
they don't care.
I just come out of a blowed up bus. I ain't worried about nobody telling me about no bomb. Shoot, I had a bus. I had a bomb behind my back. What you talking about?
Right. You tell me there's a bomb in this club. It's Mike from Michigan. And there's a bomb in the building. So y'all know Frenchie and them, they didn't end up spotting James and Franklin and went on the chase. They done went taking them out, shooting at them and carrying on to where Franklin said, man, I need some heavy artillery. We need us something. So where they go? Where they go,
Dang.
y'all? Hey, what
That's
was
what he did on
Frank?
5 Heartbeats. Dang.
Yes, yeah, a blowed up bus. Yes,
Oh
sir.
God.
Toric. Yeah,
Yeah, a blowed up bus, child.
them blowed it up.
They escaped the blowed up bus. He ain't worried about nobody threatening the bomb threat. What's that? I just got off a blowed up bus
Right, that's nothing.
earlier today.
We get over here with the big homie Aaron. And this ain't the
Mm-hmm.
homie, this is just security right here.
This is Big
But
Daddy
then we
Fat
see our
Sack.
friend. Mm-hmm. He in here in little, like, what was this spot? It looked like they in Gotham City or something.
The
Like, where are
Dungeon
you at?
family. I don't know.
For real, Thunder family.
I
He
don't
just
know.
sitting up here like,
Dang. That's all I can think about when I see it. Dang.
because I'm sure this came out after the Five
Yeah.
Heartbeats, but why did he
Hmm.
look younger here?
He
If it's
does.
older, huh?
He
Like,
does. His
wow.
and it can't. It's not the hair. It's just he just looks. He doesn't look crackheadish.
Right, yeah. He just doesn't look
Mm.
crackheadish. That's what
And he
he
is a
is.
man of few words, but he handles
Mm-hmm.
business. He's a man of few words.
Right. Because he
Mm.
never even respond to Franklin like,
Mm-hmm.
like when he really needed him. He didn't even say
Yeah.
nothing. He just show up.
Mm-hmm.
So
Eddie
Franklin
Aaron
said, look,
Kane.
man, yeah.
Some Eddie Aaron Kane.
Eddie Aaron Kane.
Oh God.
Right there at Eddie Kane house. Oh my God.
I need some heavy
So
artillery.
I need some heavy artillery. He got all the artillery too.
Listen.
Like I said, okay, man. He one of them crazy people that be playing with the guns too much. Like you making me uncomfortable.
Okay. Sharpshooter.
Right. Sharpshooter. Start rubbing your hands through my hair and start
Okay.
speeding.
Sharpshooter.
Make sure y'all go check out our Low Down Dirty Shame 90s movie that we quoting
Mm-hmm.
right now. So
Right.
now they got the guns. They feel like they ready. Now, boy, Franklin and got James caught up in on the news. Cause we got his bride up in here listening to the
Mm-hmm.
news. Then all of a sudden we see this pop up. Lord, what not again.
Mm-hmm.
Not again. Now, Candy, how do you think this lady was feeling? Like, is it like the show must go on, or James Russell? I needs to call off the show. The show ain't even.
Grace. Thank you, Tori. Grace. So Grace
Yes,
was in her feelings like she was brushing her teeth and then she stopped when she heard James Russell from Channel 12 move. She was like, mm-mm, that's not
it ain't
right.
no way. Right, ain't no way.
Ain't no way you in this fake Vic Damone Jr. was committing crimes. That's why you left the wedding rehearsal or the dinner. She was feeling bad. She was feeling mighty low.
Like, damn, this my man. Bad enough. My parents barely like
Yeah.
you as it is. You just
My
making me
mama
look
don't like
bad
you at all. My daddy
at all.
tolerate you because you're Vic Damone's son. Supposed
Right.
to be. Mm-hmm.
And then Vic Damone even got James a little bit more cool points.
Yeah,
Like,
he
okay,
did.
cool. You do know somebody around town. Okay.
Right.
So they show up. They out here at brunch. The Capriani's Grace's parents, okay, and the man up here telling the housekeeper and the chef and whoever is his mama really to go ahead
Mm-hmm.
on and make Vic Damone Jr.'s son something to eat. Okay. Hook him up. And he ain't he ain't turning down nothing but his collar either.
Okay.
He
Listen,
ready.
with yesterday's clothes on.
Looking like yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And then this fool done open up the paper. He's in it. Like your front page news, buddy. And then he flip it over real quick. He like, oh no, Let's look at this instead. Let's go to this Euro auto auction. He come up with a little master plan like, hey, would you get the newlyweds for they present, you know, and the daddy had them some nice little watches or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he's like, hey, these is nice, but I think what I know what they want. I think they want one of these Euro like spy type
Mm-hmm.
cars.
A
So
dope
we
ride. Oh no, we
yeah,
don't
they
do dope
want
in
a
this
dope
family.
ride.
No, a dope ride. Dope ride. Car, a nice car. A nice ride. Oh, okay. Where we gonna get one that from? Oh, I know a place. I know we can get it today. I know. Mhm.
Right. He had it all figured out. He was like, no, 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 we don't do dope in this family. No.
A
Oh
dope
my God.
ride. A dope
Right.
ride.
A nice car.
He had that man all messed up.
He had him messed up. Got this man up here spending money on stuff he ain't got, don't know nothing about.
Mm-mm.
Then we get up here to the auction, y'all. We get up here to the Euro Auto Auction, and we hear because remember Franklin knew about the Jaguar. He knew about the 15 million in diamonds that was gonna be somewhere. I don't even know how he put these pieces to the puzzle together. Because who would think that the diamonds would be stashed in the Jaguar? All he knew, I don't know. I'm
I
not
don't know
mad
where
at
he
the
thought, but he knew it was something about the car and $15 million. So I don't know if he knew it was diamonds. No, he did not know. He just knew it was something in the car that them
yeah.
people wanted, that Frenchie and them wanted, and he was determined to get it. But I enjoyed the auction scene. That was funny to me.
Me too. Yeah, this was one of
Hmm.
the best scenes in this movie. And to be honest, like the whole movie, when I rewatched it, I was just giving it props because it was action from front to back. Like we just
Yeah.
don't be seeing these type of movies no more. Everything is like just so much realisticness to it. It's like this was a good it didn't have no holes in it to where it just don't make sense. Like had a good plot line, had a good amount of action. Like yes, everything about this was a
Hmm.
go. And
And the comedic timing was there. You had the right
yeah,
person to be, the comedic relief. The comedic timing from beginning to end was there. Like, it was very, very good from beginning to end. Like you said, Chris did his
mm-hmm.
thing in this movie as Franklin. I really enjoyed the auction because sometimes me and my father watch the car auctions because he likes the old school cars. I like old school
Mm-hmm.
cars too. That's why, earlier I was mentioning about my Mustang my husband ain't worked on yet. But anyway, my father gave me him and my mother's old like a 67 Mustang that we worked on. That
Okay,
they had back in the day. Yeah, so I have it. I'm working on it. But this because a lot of times when he be watching them, I ask him a bunch of questions about them cars and he go on and on and on and on. Child. He enjoyed them car shows.
you be knowing
Um,
too.
but he raced too, so he drove a Chevelle SS. I think he gave my sister that car too. But if she in the chat, I'm
Let me
sure she
see
gonna say
for it.
so.
Right,
But
right.
yeah, yeah, I enjoyed. He had a 60 no he had something. It was a 454 horse block. Not horse block, big block. Well, I had a
Mm-hmm.
horse and 450 horsepower. That's what he had. But I can't remember. I think he did the quarter mile, so he would do a quarter mile. And we still got some pictures of him. Look at her. There she go.
Yep, yep,
Child,
right.
we ain't touched that car in a year. But yeah, I really enjoyed this expo because it always remind me of the times I would watch it with my father because he loves old cars and he would tell you about every car that roll up. He don't even be because he can't see the screen so far. He'll tell you what the car is because he ain't reading what they put up there, what the auctioneers put up there, but he can tell you exactly what it is because he can't read that far.
Right. When they say the year of the car, he just be hearing it. He like, oh
Uh
yeah,
huh.
that's that
Yeah. Uh huh. That's the
that's so
'67
funny.
Monte Carlo. That's that Lincoln. That's the first one they ever made. I'm like, how you be knowing all that stuff? But
It's
when you like
really
something,
funny.
when you like something, you like it. You know exactly what you're talking about. But
Yep.
but this scene was too funny.
It just was. I said, Franklin, why you down there wasting this man money on a private venture? Look,
Yeah.
the man, he looking like, okay, cool. We at the auction. Franklin looking around like, oh shit, where they at? Where they at? He looking for Frenchie.
Mm-hmm. He
They
looking
looking
for
at all
Frenchie,
the cars.
right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And the finally the one. Finally the
That car
car
is
showed up.
beautiful. Oh, but what about when he had sorry y'all, this is at Franklin.
Right. When he was beaten.
And then the daddy was like, huh?
Right. Yeah. He was like, who are these guys? And he was
I don't
like,
know.
man, I don't know. But he like, man, come on. Daddy
That was
like,
too funny.
yeah. He's like, man, he was like, fuck them. Yeah, fuck them. $250,000.
Oh God. I
So
gotta go
to
to the
the man with
bathroom.
the dreads in his hair. Yeah,
I,
then he
I
just get up. Like, wait a minute, we in the middle of something. I gotta go to the
oh
bathroom.
God. Yeah, he going to the bathroom while we in the middle of doggo on an auction and come back to car $250,000. Lord have mercy.
Right.
Oh Lord.
Then
Bring
he
me a
get
paper
out here
towel,
in
Dad.
this hallway. He get on the phone, calling the police, telling them, hey, you know them dudes that shut up them police? They up here at the auction. Everybody getting shot. Y'all better hurry up and get up here. Then he telling Frenchie, he like, hey, police want to talk to you. Come here, the police want to talk to you. He like,
They got guns and everything.
They got guns, everything. He was just talking so fast. It was hilarious.
The
Then
police
he
are
get back
coming.
over
We have
here,
to go.
Debray, get back over here and tell his homeboy, police are coming, police are on the way. And it's just like, okay. Then it's like, oh my God, this was the moment in the movie where everything starts spiraling out of control as if it wasn't already. But we get James Russell bringing his butt down here. He want to pick a fist fight with Franklin. They get the tussling. It's like, man, we got fish to fry. Why you worrying about why I'm up
Right.
here with your father-in-law? I could only imagine James was thinking he trying to steal from his.
Hey, not it punched him in the face.
Right. Knocked his teeth all out. I said, oh my God. So he tells the man, once they finally win the car, he tells Mr. Cipriani, look, I'm gonna go meet you out front. Like this man just was getting the wool pulled over his eye the whole time. Is here this fool go? He's searching for whatever supposed to be up in here.
Mm-hmm.
He's searching.
But he was so happy that was Vic Damone's son.
Right.
That's the only thing that got him to do it. Because other than that, if he had told him he was James Franklin or whatever his name, yeah, he wouldn't have been fooling with him. But because he was Vic Damone's son, he was like, oh, okay, yeah, we could do, you come around. He said, can I come over here? Can I spend the night? Sure, anytime.
You know? He was like, dang, look at this. Can I
look at this bed? How many people sleep in that bed? It's me and Grace.
Right. He wanted to spend the night. He was like, man, you could give me these watches though. I just playing. Unless you're gonna do it.
Let me give it to him. I'll give him back. I just play it.
Right. I said, oh my God, leave this man alone. But you're right, Candy. That was the only thing that was saving him is the fact that the daddy thought this was a fellow Italian celebrity. Like, not hardly. So
no, James Franklin is not Snowfall. It's Franklin Saint. Oh God. About James Franklin, is that Snowfall? No, ma'am. That's Franklin Saint.
Right. That ain't him. What's up, Detroit?
What's up, Detroit?
Hey, shout out to Detroit. He been cooking with the Drake beef. Make sure y'all tap into Detroit and OT because I've been tapping into them lives with the Kendrick and Drake shenanigans. So make sure that y'all go to their channel and see what's going on with that to stay on the loop, in the loop-de-loop.
In the loop-de-loop, because no OVO. OVO.
Ooh, it's
no
just bad.
OVO.
Man.
Yeah.
Shout out to anybody else. Shout out to Quavo right now because he can lay low. It's like it's off you right now and it's on Drake. So hey, I'm happy. I mean, I'm happy for you, brother.
Yeah. This ain't even on you, cuz. You sit down, chill out. Right. Go, you and your wife, go and do what y'all doing. Did you see him with a scarf on his head the other day?
Yeah. I said, okay.
Love it. I love it though. I love it.
It's for real. Yes.
I love it. But the people don't even bother him though. Like they don't even get on him like that. Like like they do
Yeah.
Lil Uzi Vert. They get on Uzi Vert bad, but Quavo could walk around with a. I'm not Quavo. What did that mean? What's Cardi B
Oh,
husband
Candy.
name?
I mean, you talking about Takeoff, Offset.
Offset. Yeah, he got a damn scarf.
Yes.
He had a scarf on his head.
I
Yeah,
said, okay.
squirrel. I'm sorry.
Right. No, that's okay, Candy, because yes, I mean,
No, my sister is in the chat.
this fool, yeah, I don't know. He just be I think that Offset really wants to be like a pop star. Anytime when
hmm
he came out with the Michael Jackson glove, I knew that it was just
hmm
okay. Now
That was a dope
he's
video
to
and
the
song
point.
though.
It just really was, yeah.
hmm
I wish
Yeah.
that he could just be himself, the way that he clearly want to be, but he
hmm
still feel
He,
like he gotta
yeah, baby, he had a scarf
really
on his
be
head. He is. He had a scarf
right now.
on.
He coming out not
It was
out
so.
like that, but he
Yeah, but
just
he just being free with his attire, his
right.
fashion, his fashion. Yeah, he just
Yep.
being free and different. He's giving Michael Jackson, Prince. He's giving that with his attire.
Yeah,
You know,
I
it's
agree.
cool because I mean, a
It
lot of
is
the men
cool,
do though.
right?
Usher does it. Chris Brown does it. They do
Right.
wear a lot of different stuff. Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to be a crossover. He wants to be able to cross over. Yeah,
Yes, I
he
feel
wants to
that.
be. Yeah,
Well,
a
good
pop
luck.
star is more like a popularity thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, focus. Let's focus. Come on,
Right.
Claudia.
Okay. So come on, Claudia. Right. So Franklin fooling around with this thing. Frenchie come spot him out, and he like, He get the busing off and shooting, and Franklin and his stunt man, whoever this is, because this show ain't Franklin no more. They get the
Mm-hmm.
chasing all through the city, tearing up this car that they just bought. I'm like, oh my God, y'all wasted this man money.
250,000. $250,000.
$250,000 down the drain.
Gracious.
I don't even know how Frenchie's still alive
But
because he done got hit from every angle
listen.
and still
Mm-hmm.
jumping out with the bag on him. Like, still.
mm-hmm. So
So
up the
Franklin thinking
police's
he done
car.
got away with something.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, the family done figured out, like, okay, this when the daddy was losing it. He was like, wait a minute, so he's just a whole movie? I've been
It's
hanging
a
around.
whole
I
movie.
made my mama make him a omelet with Italian cheese
What,
or whatever he was saying.
whatever he
Spazzing
was
out.
saying. Yeah, he was losing his shit.
He
Yeah.
was like, we ain't having no wedding. The wedding's off.
Mm.
And they were like, well,
They
what
can
if we
come and
have
eat and dance and drink and keep and go on home. He was pissed.
what's going off, Candy?
He was pissed. I don't know if he was pissed more so that he spent 250 or that it was not doggone Victor
Right.
Moan's son.
I
Which one
feel like
was
that
it?
was it.
It
I
was
think there
because it
was
wasn't
a
Victor
lot to
Moan's
it.
son.
He was like, they can eat and dance and drink and go the fuck home. Get out of here. I was like, oh my God, y'all done made this man mad today. He just
And
spent
Grace is there like she wanted to go treat her
$250,000
nose. She wanted to go treat
Right.
her nose.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said, Grace, you gonna need to be in more than a Right. Momo said, rightfully so. He mad for real. 250K in car ruined. A
Yep,
car they ain't
yep.
even need. What up,
Right.
though, Big Grill? What the
What up,
deal?
though?
Shoot. So after he done went off about Victor Moan being a whole movie and not a
The
half
whole
one.
movie. So you mean tell me he's a moolie?
Right.
He was spazzing out, boy. He needed a damn Adderall or
He
Xanax.
needed one, right?
He needed whatever. He needed
He
a
needed
shot.
to fire that ish up, Elroy.
Fired up, Elroy. I
For
need you to
real.
get that clip. I need you to get that
I
clip.
know, for real.
Fire
No,
that
Candy,
shit up,
that's right.
Elroy.
We need that. We need that. Meanwhile, this fool done found what he was looking for.
Honey.
He done found all that ice.
Yes. Ice.
Now, this part of the movie, this where it took a turn to, I'm going to say it's taking a turn to, but clearly All About the Benjamins came out after this. But this was giving me All About the Benjamins, not just because it was diamonds, But like where it goes after
The
this, how we
stadium.
meet up with all the
Mm-hmm.
people at the stadium, like I
Mm-hmm.
love to see movies pay homage, or at least when I can just like see the similarities. But
Yeah.
yeah, he found what he
Mm-hmm.
was looking for. He
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 almost
pulled
dropped him. He was like, "Oh Lord, hold a minute,
right.
wait a minute." He didn't realize that's what he was coming into. I don't think he knew.
He
I
didn't,
know he
huh?
didn't know it was that. Them things are pure and they're beautiful. They're that's a
Right.
thing.
That's them conflict diamonds right there.
Yeah, what you talking about them blood diamonds.
That's some blood diamond.
Hey, they go Offset.
There you go. Right, with the little handkerchief wraps. There you go.
Oh, that's Offset.
She like, boy, where you get these from?
Mm-hmm.
He trying to basically tell her, I ain't talking. She tried to tell him about the card from the police. Like, girl, you talking to the police? You want me to go and turn myself in? Like, no. So they going
Oh,
back and
Dula
forth.
Alagala.
Right.
Tell him you shouldn't do Alagala.
Yes, Candy. Oh my God. When he said that, I said, Look, James calling for help. He like, man, medulla oblongata. He said, what? That's telling him to shoot you there. Medulla oblongata. You ain't gonna feel nothing right behind the ear. Look, he had some diamonds. He didn't care what happened to James. Like, man,
He
I'm
had some
good
hot.
now.
He had a hot ticket.
Right. For real. Boy, poor James.
But
Look,
what about he told her, look under the table. Look
right,
under the
look under the
table.
table.
And
She
she was
was
like,
like,
what you
boy, what is this? You killing people? Now you got
this is a whole time. This is another low. This is another low.
right. This is an all-time low. You keep getting worse and worse. All-time low.
Yeah,
Then
he had
Franklin
her
ended
scared, boy.
up connecting all the dots. He started hitting up everybody that he wanted to meet at the Coliseum. He
Mm-hmm.
calls the police first, telling them meet me at the Coliseum 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Then who he called? Let me see.
He called Italians.
Yep, he called Carmine. He like, come on,
Called
man, I got that
Carmine.
money for you.
They back there beating somebody's
Beating the
face to
brakes
a
off of
pulp.
somebody.
Yeah, look at that. Red day. He all brown around it, bloody around the mouth. Red.
Right. Lord, you know,
Carmine don't play.
he don't play at all.
Mm-mm.
Then he called the old man from the that work at the damn Coliseum. He had to get him
Uh-huh.
there to be controlling the lights. I don't know if I would have got out of my bed for this. It
I
sounds
would
like
have.
some foolishness.
I would have.
Andy, you would have went.
Yeah.
Look, he like, yeah, that's my boy.
That's my dog.
Right, he be buying the tickets, and now I got to see what's
Uh-huh.
going on with him.
He
So
looked
he
at his
and
little watch.
then he calls Aaron. We get Aaron voicemail though. We like,
Yeah.
dang, right.
Dang. We're gonna do that one next. We're gonna do that one next.
It
Five
got to
heartbeats.
come
We gotta do
next.
that one
Yes,
next.
it got to.
Dang.
What? Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
Look, Tori talking about I have a pulled muscle.
We can't help it. I have tears. I'm crying. Like for
Not a
real.
pulled muscle. Oh Lord. Now how we do that? Now how we get involved in that? So now we at the Coliseum, y'all. It's empty. It's 3:00 in the morning. First people to arrive on the scene was the police. Now this little cop, he been acting like he was the good cop all this time and letting his homeboy do all the dirty work.
Yeah.
Then as soon as we get here, he want to start talking about some diamonds, and the cop and Franklin want to know, what are you talking about diamonds? Nobody ever even
Yeah.
said nothing about no diamonds.
Mm-hmm. And he
So
didn't. But I kind of figured something was up with him when first time they didn't want him when he called them, he didn't want them to he didn't want no backup. He was like, we got to let somebody know, but he didn't want to tell anybody. But
right.
you know, we found out later on, of course, what time it was. But go ahead. I didn't mean to stop you quick.
No, you good. No, but because I didn't even peep that about when he said no backup. I just know when it came down to this, like, okay, you've been trying to act like the cool one the whole time. But
Right.
you dirty.
You the dirty one. Child, you got about 100 slides, ain't it?
You see all them slides? I said, Lord,
That's the
woo.
bad part about
Right.
it.
Slide and slide. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
glad Canva held it down because sometimes it don't want to be updating with all them slides.
Mm-hmm. You don't.
So since it's going down, because Franklin, he getting into it with the Italians, he getting into it with Frenchie and them, he getting into it with the
Mm-hmm.
police. The old man, he said, "Look, I'm about to call the police. I'm about to call them." And he said it's a shootout over here at the Coliseum. Yes, I'll hold.
Oh God! But he was smart though. He got the hell up out of there though. He wasn't playing.
He got the hell on, yeah, because I was worried about him. I was like, man, please don't let nothing happen to this man. He innocent bystander. And just when we see Franklin, fighting for his life, the
Mm-hmm.
homie pops up. They there, they got
Yeah.
they got a rocket launcher. What is
Listen,
this?
he had that sucker in his mouth. He said, "Hold us." I told Big Time to hold his sucker.
And then
Oh, he
Big Time
can. He
put it
can.
in his mouth.
Huh?
Yes, Candy, I seen that for the first time today. I'm not lying. Look, Big Time took the sucker out of Aaron. He handed it to him. Then Big Time put it up in his mouth. I wish I would have
Bruh.
had a clip. I wish I would
Nah.
have recorded that because it just caught me off guard. Like, wait a
I'm
minute,
gonna
he
go
put
look
it
at
in
that
his
later
mouth.
on. I'm gonna go look back at that.
Go look back at that, y'all. Look, they down all on the floor. James telling Franklin, like, man, I'm sorry. Like, I should have believed in you. Now everybody want
Mm-hmm.
to be saying their goodbyes and things, and
Right.
now you scared.
Mm.
Cause Frenchie was shooting at them, and Aaron had to come through and look. Frenchie over here, he got the spotlight on him. Like, man,
Listen.
why aren't you dead already? Because you done
Why
got
his
wet
why
up.
his mouth bloody? Oh, he done got shot already.
He done got shot all up in the
Okay,
stomach
okay.
and coughing up blood and still trying to shoot. Like
Mm.
God ain't gonna let you live if you steady trying to kill. You need to been worrying about your own wounds.
Oh Lord.
You might have been able to survive.
Yeah, he might have been able to.
Frenchie mad. He got blood all over his mouth too. Like, why
Mm-hmm.
was y'all doing this? What was happening with the mouth blood?
Police jumping in and out the building.
In and out. Then we get Franklin. He finally say, "Y'all want the diamonds? I'm gonna give your mother diamonds." And he pulled one of them. What was Day name in All About the Benjamins?
Mm-hmm.
He
And he
pulled one of
threw him.
them numbers and threw them all down the steps.
Mm.
Like, man, the diamond's getting all scratched up. Like,
Right.
come on. But at this point, he didn't care because I feel like he didn't tucked his away. It still seemed like a very much so a lot of them in there, but
Yeah, it's a lot.
I
And I would have
mean,
went to Claire's boutique or Walmart or somewhere and got me some
right,
other ones and mixed them up in there. But
for real,
mine definitely would have my 10 would have definitely been tucked off to the side.
tucked off. Yeah, that all this probably would have ended up being marbles. Messing with me, all of it would have ended up being a
But
marble, boy.
well, listen, I'll go keep 10, but shit, you will keep all of them?
Because if this was what he was gonna do with all of them, it's like, boy, you
Go
might as well,
throw them. Yeah.
huh?
That's just from Michael's. Yeah, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, somebody.
Hobby Lobby, right? Because
Joanne's, somebody. Oh, Lordy. And
okay,
threw them.
so that pissed Frenchie off. Then he tries to escape because now the police coming. He runs back to the helicopter, but James Russell then sat up there and took all the little pins out the grenades and stuck them up under the helicopter. So when the helicopter raised up, it was gonna blow off.
Yeah,
And that's
that was
exactly
so
what happened.
smart.
That was
That was
smart of him,
smart.
huh? I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, James, you know how to handle yourself.
yeah.
So it's pretty much they didn't tow up the Coliseum, but it's a good ending for Franklin and James. And I don't know what happened to all the goons. They must have got arrested, but
But you remember when in the beginning when they when he said he didn't mention anything about diamonds, how he tried to plant that gun on Franklin.
yes.
I don't know if you mentioned that part. My child was talking
Nope,
to
I
me.
didn't. He ended up
Yeah, and then that's when we realized, hold a minute,
partner
you a part of this the whole time. You the
the
reason
whole
why
time.
The bus was able to blow up. They was able to the black ops was able to come and get on the bridge and stop all that. You were the
Being on it.
culprit.
Right. Like, so
Child.
I just wanted to figure out too, like, okay, how did he find out? What was you like getting intel from the people in the prison? Like, yeah, we got these
Probably
French
so.
dudes. They talking about some diamonds, man. They talking about hijacking the bus and carrying on. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this was a mess. He was in on it the whole time. Then, after all that, we just see, I mean, the police, James still get his story. Franklin love to be flipping his bird.
Okay.
He love it. Ooh, he just do it so
Hey,
stank.
that's
Like,
that hard finger. When you put the middle finger up with them two fingers down beside it
right.
and the other fingers up, that's a hard F you.
Yeah, that's
not
hard
just a regular middle finger up by itself.
Right, you right, Candy.
That's when you do all that work to bring the
for real. I swear,
like
for real.
Like, look, so that's hard. That's hard F you.
Yes.
That's just regular.
Yeah, that's regular. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, because I swear I was a little kid when this came out, and I used to be flipping off like this, and my ghetto ass cousins would be like, "Man, you don't even know how to flip nobody off. You supposed to be like."
Yeah, like, use all your fingers.
Right.
Throwing up gang sign.
Right, you basically throwing up gang sign. That's how you put the emphasis.
Yeah, you mean that thing.
You mean that for real.
My sister used to do us like that.
But what? Like, you don't even know how to
flip hard like that.
Off. Oh, she used to flip y'all off hard like that? Dang.
Hard like that. That was my first time ever seeing it like that, my sister.
What's up, Lemon Kush Pepper?
What's up,
Lemon Pepper Stepper?
Kush? Right. The Lemon Pepper Steppers.
So then after he get his story, sweeps week and all, you know, Franklin is victorious in his little, you know, we at the wedding now. And he goes and James asking for the ring. He like, that's not the ring. James, what kind of time do you think we on? Clearly, this is not the little rinky-dink ring you probably had.
This is a sacred ceremony.
Right.
Just take it. They don't know about it. It's not illegal. They don't even know about it.
Right.
Like, can we appreciate how his nails are manicured?
Yes.
And clean?
Even though that thumb over there kind of brown. I mean, I don't know.
It's giving a little Bobby. It's giving a little Bobby Brown.
It is. But the rest of them do look nice. I did pay. I was looking at that. I'm like, okay. Yeah.
I pay attention to stupid stuff. They are trimmed and clean.
Right.
They clean. They've been buffed.
Right. They buffed. Right.
But that's a big old doggone diamond in that ring.
For real. How many carats you think that is?
I don't know nothing about stuff like that.
Right.
I just know it's big.
It's big.
It's big.
Man, I don't know when he had time to go and do that and bust that down, but he did it. And he didn't only stop there. He had to get him one of the big R. Kelly earrings too. He said, I got some R. Kelly diamonds in my ear.
Listen, okay.
This is like an epic screen capture right here. This is what I remember from the movie, like on the trailer when it was really coming out. Like him just being the fool up here.
Look at them eyebrows.
Right. Snatched. Man, Chris Tucker used to be fine. Chris Tucker used to be fine.
Yeah. He was nice looking. He
was.
Yeah. Even when he looked like a little crackhead, like on Dead Presidents, he still was nice looking, you know?
Right, yeah. Oh my God. Okay, so y'all, that was the movie, y'all. That was what we doing? I done got a loss for words. That was Money Talks.
Money Talks, yes.
Money Talks, a classic buddy, not so buddy movie. Even though they got cool in the end. Candy, just give me your overall reaction to this thing.
Of course, I enjoyed it. You know, we laughed the whole time. The whole time we've been up here, we've been laughing at this movie because it is funny. It's a funny movie. It's funny from beginning to end. Like like I can look at something that is funny or I have laughed at before and don't even laugh, even though it's funny. But this one I have laughed at when I watched it. I was laughing because it's like classic, good, clean comedy.
Yes.
The comedian is an actual comedian. He's actually funny. He's not being forced to be funny. It is flows from scene to scene. Every scene that he's in is an actual classic scene. It's funny. Every scene he's in is funny. He's just Chris Tucker is good at his job. Charlie Sheen was very good at being Charlie Sheen because he act like the guy that was on Man.
Yes.
So he still act like that to me. But Chris Tucker was able to be funny. Even with Paul Sorvino, the daddy, he was still funny with him, even though Paul wasn't being funny. He was funny with Kimberly, Elise Neal, even though she wasn't, he was just funny the whole entire time. The police, not police, I'm gonna say some wrong movie. It's a bomb in the building. Like, that's not supposed to be funny, but it was. Like,
right.
Him jumping in the water. That wasn't supposed to be funny, but it was. They were shooting in the water. That wasn't funny, but it was because it was funny.
Him. Yep.
Yeah, it was funny. It was funny.
Man, for real. Give this man his flowers. Do Chris Tucker got a Hollywood star on the Walk of Fame? Because he damn sure needed. He is very deserving. He is just like effortlessly funny. This, like Candy said, he was a comedian, an actor who was a comedian who just like, he didn't really have to try too hard, even though we didn't heard him say certain lines more than one time in more than one movie. It just still fit. Like, Chris Tucker is definitely legendary. Chris Tucker is goated. Shout out to Brillo.
Yeah. Like when he left that message for Aaron.
Right.
I can't even say it. But that was funny leaving it.
He was like, "Look, man, he calling out all the stuff." Right.
Yeah, that was funny to me. Like
freaky deaky stuff going on at Aaron's place, but he still got the memo.
I need the clip. You tickle? What's that clip off of Housewives? Oh, she tickled.
Right, she tickled. Oh my God, we need to have that. We need to have that.
We need that. She tickled. We laughed 25-8. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, but I enjoy. I'm glad you pulled us up.
Tori, talk about dumb and dumb, right?
I'm the but yeah, this was a good one,
y'all. We about to go ahead on and wrap it on up. Make sure that you're in the replay gang and you hashtagging replay gang, and that y'all is liking the video, sharing the video, spreading the word about our 90s movie night, because it's just gonna keep getting better and better. Y'all see how we just steadily improving. We got the background updated, okay? We got the intros, y'all. Just stay tuned, okay? And we'll see y'all in the next one.
Are you doing the smoke session?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the smoke session. I'm gonna need probably about like 30 minutes. I was thinking like, dang, am I gonna still do it? Because it ain't really that much news going on, but no.
Oh yeah, it is.
It is, but yes, it is. Oh yes,
yeah, it is. It's some beef stuff to talk about.
It definitely is. That's what I was thinking too, Candy. I'm glad you mentioned that. We're gonna be back for the smoke session, so make sure y'all stay tuned. In about 30 minutes, I'm gonna be back on this thing. Okay, and we're gonna get into the things.
All right.